What's up, everybody? I'm back, and today, if you couldn't tell by the thumbnail, is going to be the pork rind review. Now, I have 4 brands of pork rinds that we're going to be looking at today. A lot of them I've had for a while. I was fasting, collecting pork rinds, not able to eat them, not able to try them, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first one that we are going to try, I have tasted before, but I imagine that a lot of you probably are interested and curious to see if they're worth the price, as you do get them from Costco. Now, they got these on sale. They have a 4505 Chicharrons brand from Costco. You can find these at other stores as well. This is the chili and salt variety. I've seen them in jalapeno, cheddar, sea salt flavor. Let's go ahead and give them a try. All right. Now, like I said, I've tasted these before. They're really good. They're really airy. Not a lot of flavor on them necessarily, but they're pretty good. They have pretty good ingredients too. They are so good. Okay, so these are fried pork skin, salt, coconut palm sugar, spices, fried and rendered pork fat. That's what you really want, fried and rendered pork fat. Now, there are 14 servings per container, 0 listed carbohydrates. So I would imagine that there's probably about 7 total carbs for the whole bag. So if you eat this whole thing, it's about 7 total carbs. I don't know if anybody can sit down and eat a whole bag of pork rinds, but you never know. I highly recommend the 4505 Chicharrons. I know I've tried the cheddar jalapeno flavor. I'm pretty sure that I like them, but I can't remember. And I did see them at Kroger the other day, but they were like $4 for a tiny little bag, and I got this bag for like $4. So this is a 7-ounce bag for $4. I think that was like a 2 or 3 ounce bag for $4. So it's really difficult to justify buying that just for a snack. The next brand, they're called PORQ. So PORQ, P-O-R-Q, artisanal fried pork rinds, smoke flavor added, smoky black pepper and sea salt. The ingredients in here, not the best. Fried pork skins, sea salt, maltodextrin, black pepper, torula yeast. I'm not sure what torula yeast. It says natural flavors, safflower and or sunflower oil, onion powder, natural smoke flavor, garlic powder, citric acid, yeast extract. So it's really hard to, promote these. I don't know why I didn't notice that when I bought them. 0 carbs on the back of the label. 8 servings, so I imagine that the whole container is probably less than 4 carbs, give or take 4 net carbs for the whole bag. I mean, if you like them and you don't mind a little maltodextrin, it's a little dirty keto for you, but I imagine they're not terrible. Let's go ahead and give them a try. They seem to be similar texture to the 4505. Not really flavored the way that I thought they would be. They almost have like a salad dressing kind of flavor to them. They're pretty tasty though, pretty good. I mean, if you're okay with the maltodextrin, these are not a bad option. Now, I bought this next brand while I was fasting. I bought 2 flavors. I bought a cinnamon churro flavor that I didn't get to try because my granddaughter and my wife basically ate those in a day and a half. This one I bought is a mango habanero. Mango habanero. I've been really excited to try these. Now, the ingredients: rendered pork skin, which is pork skin and salt, mango habanero spices, ancho habanero, amateur dried mango, onion, cilantro, spearmint, garlic, cumin, coriander, and cloves. It looks like they're cooked in coconut oil. So not a bad oil. Again, 0 carbohydrates listed on the ingredients list. About 16 servings per the container. So I would say If there's any salt, or I'm sorry, any sugar in these spices, it's probably less than 8 total carbs for the whole thing, or 8 net carbs for the whole container. I don't see really anybody sitting down and eating the whole thing. We'll see how hot these are. Hope they have a decent spice to them. They smell pretty spicy. Nice, salty. A delayed kick. They are pretty spicy. It's a nice heat. It's not hitting you too strong, at least not for me, but I do like spicy stuff. Ooh, these are good and spicy. A good habanero flavor too. If you like the mango habanero sauces at BW3's, I think you'll like these. Those are pretty carby, but not terrible at the same time. Now, the fourth and final brand that we have here, I ordered these from Amazon. These are the Pork King Good pork rinds, and there's 6 flavors in here. I probably will not try them all. I don't want to open all the bags. I've been super excited to try these because if I remember correctly, there is a flavor in here that I'm excited to have. It's not one you can get all the time. We have nacho cheddar, white cheddar, cheddar cheese, salt, cheese culture enzymes, whey, buttermilk, natural flavor, salt, disodium phosphate, silicon dioxide added as an anti-caking agent, auralized yeast, salt, garlic powder, spices, spice extractives. So I'm not sure what all that means. Again, 0 carbs. There's 4 servings per container, so I would say that there's probably no more than 2 carbs for the whole bag. So, not bad. We have pepperoni pizza flavor, which I've not seen in a pork rind before, so I'm excited to try this, but I'll have to wait for the wife to get home. She'll probably want to try some of these as well. Salted butter flavor. I bet these are going to be her favorite. White cheddar, probably going to be my favorite. I do love white cheddar everything. We have, I know that this one's probably going to be mine, the onion and sour cream. I love sour cream and onion flavored chips. Haven't had them in a very, very long time. But these are, or I should say, hopefully these are what I've been hoping that they will be. There is a gentleman who makes homemade pork rinds in my area. He makes just about any flavor you can think of, though he doesn't have access to high quality ingredients. So his spices often have maltodextrin in them, though I do try to support him as he is local and does make a good, fresh product. You basically send him a text message or call him and tell him what you want, and by the time you get over to his house, he's got it made and ready to go. I did work with him and get him off of cooking the pork skins in canola oil. I think he was using vegetable oil, canola oil in the beginning. He uses lard now. He is looking into alternatives for his seasonings, trying to maintain the same level of choices without maltodextrin. I don't know how successful he's going to be. But last but not least here, I think this is salt and vinegar. I think that'll be her favorite. I don't really care for vinegar chips too much, but this is pink salt and vinegar. She calls it dirty salt. She is not a big fan of the Himalayan pink salt. She considers that dirty salt. But anyway, without further ado, I do want to open the sour cream and onion chips, and I'll probably have more than some of these and probably eat the rest of the bag when the camera goes off. Light, airy, smell good. I love it. That's so good. Reminiscent to me of like a Pringles sour cream and onion flavor. Obviously, the consistency of the pork rind is not the same as a Pringle, but maybe one day someone will come out with a keto-friendly Pringle. That'll be really nice. And now we hear my cat scratching in the background. But that's fine. Cats are going to do cat things. These are so good. And no maltodextrin in the ingredients. Pork rinds, non-dairy or non-fat dry milk, onion powder, salt, lactic acid, and parsley flakes. I could just eat this whole bag like right now. All right, guys. That video totally stopped. I don't know what happened. I'm in the middle of editing the video and come to the end, which wasn't the end. So here I'm making this last minute little clip to add on to the end. I hope you enjoyed this video, these pork rinds. Got all the way to the sour cream and onion. That was the one thing that I did taste. Update, I have tried the pizza. They were really good. I don't think I would actually buy those again though. The sour cream and onion were so good I actually bought a few more bags. So they'll be here in a couple of days from Amazon. Looking forward to those. Chandra did like the pink Himalayan salt and vinegar, even though she thought they were a little more vinegary than most other offerings. So there's a little update on that. Thanks again everybody for watching my videos. Please again feel free to subscribe. Almost to 100 guys. I'm at 94 subscribers. It's amazing. All of you guys are so awesome and supportive, and I really, really do appreciate it. In the comments down below, let me know what kind of pork rinds you guys like the best, where you buy them from. I'm always interested and I will reply as much as I can. The last video I had out, I wasn't able to see some of the comments. I don't know if they were under review for something. I don't know. I imagine that YouTube's gonna do what YouTube does. But anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.